Selecting the best archetype depends on what you individually value as most important for your game. It's really not easy to find that perfect match. In fact, you need to try out all the different types and figure out what is the best build for your exact game. I started by listing the attributes that I didn't care about at all. For me, that's correction, putt path, and putt contact. I then combined the initial points assigned for each archetype. The lower the number, the better, as this means more points can be allocated for the corresponding category. I found out Greenskeeper had the highest combined number at 190, ruling this one out as pretty much useless for my particular game. In fourth place is Sculptor, then Technician, Powerhouse, and Magician. I then looked at power, which is very important in this game. Being able to max out the driver at max distance is a must for my game. If you have a pink diamond evolved driver, you can gain 28 points if you add 5 power fittings. This means I only need to allocate 71 points to power on my driver to get me to max distance. Technician lacks power with its max 67 power attributes. Maybe Season 4 or 5 can get Technician to max power, but for now it falls short in this category. On the other hand, Powerhouse has too much power for my game. It starts out at 75 for power, which is a waste of points as I only need 71. Although the extra power will add more distance to other clubs, it's on the expense of other important categories. This left a choice between Magician and Sculptor. Ultimately, Magician won due to correction being lower at 53 compared to Sculptor's 70. Lower correction means higher swing path stats. Let's take a closer look at my Magician build. Let's start with power. Max power means you can hit par 4s in 1 and par 5s in 2.
Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power.
This is why I want max power on my driver. As mentioned earlier, if you have a pink diamond evolved driver, you can gain 28 points if you add 5 power fittings. This means I only need to allocate 71 points to power to get to max distance. The remaining 13 points will be added to contact, getting to 83. As I stated earlier, correction is the least important to me, which means I will allocate all available 25 points to swing path, reaching 82. Magician is all about escaping from difficult lies, so recovery is as a starting point quite high at 75. I also want to be able to hit fades with a draw bias, which means I will allocate all available points in this section to shaping, reaching 80 points. For me, rhythm and transition are equally important as they especially impact the accuracy of your approach in short game. That's why I allocate 78 points for each. As for putt path and contact, the swing bias is straight up and down. I use the double thumb method to create that straight up and down swing, so I really don't have any issues in this regard. That's why I really don't care about putt path or putt contact and allocate all my points in this section to putt weight and putt rhythm. Now let's look at my fittings. As I said earlier, I want max distance on my driver. A pink diamond evolved driver with 5 power fittings adds 28 points. Combined with the 71 points I allocated in my player, I'm able to get to a max 99, and doesn't care too much about accuracy as I usually have an entire fairway as a landing target. For the remaining clubs, the focus is on precision, which is why I add mainly swing path and contact fittings to these, with some exceptions. To be able to reach the longer par 5 and 2, in addition to swing path and contact, I have added 2 power fittings, getting the 3 wood to 260 yards. For the long irons, I focus on precision, adding 3 contact and 2 swing path fittings, getting swing path to 96 and contact to 97. I have added 1 transition fitting to make it easier to hit partial shots when I'm in between clubs. For the short approach shots, rhythm has become more and more important as 2K has put out patches with changes to the swing dynamics. This is why I have added 2 rhythm fittings to be able to hit shots like the spinner with ease and precision. As for putts, again I don't care about path and contact and add 2 fittings each to weight and rhythm. Thank you for watching this video and enjoy the game.